If you hit a man, in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. And always cross in the green, never in between.
Previously on the Trey King Show.
This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to.
Yo, YouTube. What's going on? Trey back again. Take y'all with another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all had a very great weekend also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, this is an update to a story that I did way back, yes, in 2021. And this story is about Brother Polight. Now, for those who don't know about Brother Polight was a popular social media influencer. Basically got his fame from Sinetta in New York when they were doing all this conscious community type blogs and also podcasts. And also different types of events that they put on, trying to awaken the conscious level of the black community and also teach them a lot of things. And when I first seen Brother Polight years ago, you know, I was very proud of this young man, just like I was proud of a lot of them, even though a lot of them done dropped the ball, a lot of them done lost their way. True enough, this is not about them, though. This is about Brother Polight. So when I first seen Brother Polight, I like, this is a very intelligent guy. So fast forward years later, Brother Polight got into a lot of trouble. And when these allegations first surfaced back in, yes, 2021, I couldn't believe it myself. But at the same time, when you have this much proof and you have this much truth being thrown at you, I'm not going to use the word proof, but when you have these many allegations thrown towards you in the way it's thrown at him, I mean, you can pretty much tell it's some truth in this. Now, I'm not up here saying that everything that was reported was truth, but one thing about it, we all can agree on is this right here. His DNA does not lie. My Brother Polight was arrested for some very serious sex charges dealing with a 14-year-old girl. And a 14-year-old girl happened to be the daughter of one of his so-called wives. Because for those who know about Brother Polight and watched him also on Sinetta and also on other people's podcasts, he always showed himself off with 3 or 4 different women. So I was thinking to myself, why would a guy who parade around with beautiful black women mess with a minor? But come to find out, you know, chances are those allegations are said to be true. Now, Brother Polight was in court last week, and I think it was a pre-trial hearing, if I'm not wrong, where they would determine the logistics of his case and also the sentencing that will be going on very soon. And also, they put his sentencing all for 60 days, where they also ordered him to turn his passports. Now, you know, for anybody who have passports and who travel, anytime you got to turn those passports in, chances are you are in trouble with the law. They don't want you to flee the country, and also, you may be going to prison. Now, also what was said in that live stream where you had his lawyers talking to the judge, what's the allegation surrounding this 14-year-old girl? Even though they left out a lot of key parts, they did not mention the whole thing. They kind of like put that off to the side because who Brother Polight is and also his social media presence. But one thing they did mention again was the DNA. And also, if I'm not mistaken, he's facing like 4 or 5 felonies, serious felonies. And each one of those felonies, if I'm not mistaken, carries up to 15 years and also 2 misdemeanors. So I want to ask you all this also because when this allegation first surfaced, Brother Polight said he was innocent and then also had the nerve to sit up here and threaten bloggers like he's going to sue bloggers for basically speaking out against him. But what I'm going to tell you all this right here is, look, as long as you speak the truth and you don't slander nobody or lie on them, they cannot sue you for a damn thing. If the truth is the truth, I mean, come on now, how you going to sue somebody? But anyway, for those who don't know about the background of the story, we're finna break it down right now. And once again, thank you all to my channel members and to my subscribers who's sending me the update to this story. For those who don't know about the story, prepare yourself because it's about to get way worse. Anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, social media influencer Brother Polight arrested in Florida for serious crimes. And those serious crimes are going to make you curl your stomach. Anyway, buckle up. Here we go. Now, Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, surrendered to police Monday for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Now, this incident allegedly took place in February of 2021, but he wasn't arrested till, I think, August of 2021. But in June of that year, he was also ordered by the police with a warrant to produce his DNA. So the police took his DNA and they ran his DNA against the DNA they allegedly found inside the victim. And inside the victim does not mean the person's private area. No, the DNA was found inside the girl's mouth. Anyway, yes, I told you I was going to get nasty. Let's continue. Now, the alleged victim is the daughter of a woman Michael Noack Jr. was involved with, says the police, not the Trey King show. Now, Brother Polight defense attorney says his client is innocent. The court saw very different than that right there. Anyway, let's go on a little bit further. Now, according to the police report, Michael Noack Jr., who is a motivational speaker and also an author, asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. For those who remember, I did that story. Now, ask yourself this. Why would a grown man, a full grown man, ask one of his women to take their daughter, a 14-year-old girl, to a damn after party? Number one, no 14-year-old girl have no business at an after party. And number two, no 14-year-old girl have no business partying around a damn grown man, no matter if that's her mom, boyfriend, or her stepdaddy. But at the same time, certain things are supposed to be off limit. But can't you see how this story going now? You see the wheels turning already? He asked one of the wives, could he take a 14-year-old girl to an after party, trying to separate the girl from her parent. Now listen, let's continue. Now the report states that Noack took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Now, if you in Miami, pretty much, I'm sure that you're going to know if certain spots is open, certain spots are closed. But at the same time, we will give him the benefit of the doubt. So upon you seeing this club was closed, why did you not turn around and take the girl back to her mom or whatnot? And none of this would have never even happened. But guess what he did? He took the girl back to his hotel room. The story also goes on to say, reports said the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breasts, in her thighs, and buttocks, as you all see at the bottom. Because I don't want nobody to sit up here saying that I am lying on anybody. Now let's continue. It goes on to say Noack tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. Now ain't that some mess right there? Then it also says the teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Noack trying to make her throw up, says the report. Now ask yourself this. Why would a person try to make you throw up? Because evidently you have something inside of you or you ingested something that they trying to make come out. And I'm not trying to be funny. You get what I'm saying? So let's just think about this. Let's just say if the allegations are true. Now think about this. What would be a better way to make somebody get rid of the DNA evidence that's inside their mouth? If you make them throw up, right? Okay. Anyway, now, this is what Brother Polight lawyer had to say. He says this. These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always a motive. You are damn right there's a damn motive. Then his lawyer also says there is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see. So let me ask you all this. What do you think the lawyer meant by when he said there's always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not able to see? What do he mean about that? Because one thing about DNA is that DNA does not lie. You get what I'm saying? So for a lawyer to make a statement like that, it sounds like to me, sir, that you're trying to mislead the public and make the public think that these allegations are not true. But ask yourself this, people, family. Ask yourself this one question. What 14-year-old makes up a story like this? And also, how is a 14-year-old girl able to produce somebody else's DNA? And also, why would the mama lie, with the daughter, if it's all a lie? Sound like it's a lot of truth being said. But, I remember Brother Polight stated several times that he would not take a plea deal. So once again, family, what kind of person takes a plea deal on a charge like this, dealing with child rape and also with these other serious charges? So that's why I want to ask you all, what kind of person take a plea deal on something like this if it's not a lot of truth being said about the whole situation? And then the fact that that same person will have the nerve to threaten bloggers, talking about he's going to sue them. You cannot sue somebody when they're reporting what the news reporting. And notice, you never hear these people talking about suing the damn news station. When the news station is the main one putting it out there, that's why I always, quote my sources. Anyway, let's finish up. Now, the report also states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. Now, why would a 14-year-old girl's mouth and lips be swollen up? Sad situation right there. Anyway, it later states Noack told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Really? What kind of career? Also, Noack was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police that Monday. So if the incident took place in February, they serve you with a warrant for your DNA in June, and then August of that year, 2 months later, you are arrested for the charges. Chances are, guess what? They match their DNA. But you already know people who have came forward to law enforcement, anytime they accuse somebody of violating them sexually, guess what they always do? They always, 90% of the time, do a rape kit. That way they can determine if any rape have occurred and also trying to match the person's DNA. That's a common thing that they do all across this country. Anyway, let's close up. Now, Newark was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police that Monday. Now, his lawyer says the police report is only an allegation. So once again, I'm going to put it down there so you all can see. So if the lawyer said that, and it's only an allegation, sir, why 2 years later would you take a plea deal when you admitted on social media that you would not take a plea deal because you're innocent? Who takes a plea deal on child rape and these other charges and risk, like I said earlier, ruining their career social media wise, and also risk of taking a chance of going to prison for 15 to 20 years? And it's 4 counts. Now, in closing, this is what the lawyer says right here. The lawyer fought like hell for him. It don't do no good, though. Anyway, he said this. We have no doubt that he is not the person, the attorney said. We are going to get him past this and on back with his life. Now, what do you mean, attorney, when you say we have no doubt that he is not this person? What you mean he's not that person when the DNA is clearly there? So once again, in closing, doing that Zoom call that took place just a few days ago last week, I think it was a pre-trial hearing, like I told y'all in the beginning of the video. They were discussing this DNA. So one thing about this, if none of this is true, why is there DNA involved? And also, where did the DNA come from? I mean, like, let's be for real. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. Do you think Brother Polight is guilty of this because the DNA says so, not me? You know, so do you all think that he is guilty, or is the people, or is the man, like he like to call it, or is the man just after him? Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, it's not my true intent, please let me know in the comments section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, y'all stay blessed. And family, women and men, talk to your children, girls and boys. Please talk to them and let them know if anybody touch you inappropriately, please do not hesitate to come and let me know. And it's a good thing that if these allegations are true, like they are saying they are true, it's a good thing that, number one, the teen girl came forward. And it's also a good thing that the mom came forward. And imagine how bad that woman must feel knowing that she was messing with Polight, knowing that she was around this man at the same time, evidently, as it seems, not me saying it, but as the story seems, looked like he had his eye on her daughter the whole damn time. Anyway, this is why I tell you all, be careful who you let come into your life. But in closing, family, ask yourself this. What kind of person sit up here and do something like this and then have the nerve to want to come out in the public and say that he is going to sue bloggers just because they're reporting on the story? When, sir, Brother Polight, you cannot sue a blogger unless they're lying on you or unless they are slandering you. And clearly, if the news says so and that blogger says so, guess what? You have no case. Anyway, good luck in prison and good luck trying to start over again whenever you do get out. This is a sad situation. Anyway, you all stay blessed, and I will see you all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.